Hello, this is Wednesday's class. This is a new video that you guys should be seeing for the defense and prosecution teams. Just so you guys know, I spent Monday and a good chunk of Tuesday going over, all the witness, all the things that they've done so far. And I wanted to share a couple things with you guys to make sure we're all on the right track and things are going pretty smoothly. For one, I created a meeting schedule for you guys. I know some of you guys were kind of, I was talking to people in sixth period class. They felt like pretty overwhelmed with a lot going on, and some of the witnesses, it was hard to keep track of everybody. So what I did is I created a schedule for you guys, for you guys kind of go through and share with your people. And I will make sure in the video that I share with the witnesses, I'll share this with them as well. But you guys all have access to this. So if you notice, here's Mallory and Emma. Here's your witnesses that you guys should be, scheduling to talk to. Edie and Sam, here's your people that you guys should be meeting and talking to. Sixth period, Savannah and Ethan, here's your people. And then prosecution, Mal and Dan, here's your people. So that way, hopefully, that'll help you with creating a schedule. Now, where do you find that at? If you guys look in Google Classroom, you guys should find that up top at the Google Meet breakout groups. There's a meeting schedule. You can click on that and just talk to and communicate in your breakout room. Say, hey, go to the schedule and fill in a time today. So 8:45. Boom, type it in. So that way you can kind of keep things kind of organized, or just check it off so you know that you got it done, or highlight whatever you want to do so you know that you met with that person in that group. So that's there for you. So that's the meeting schedule. I also went through, if I could find it, on where is it at? It's procrastination, recent. Also kind of give you an idea as well. I don't know if you want to pause this at this point. The thing is, you can kind of get an idea of who kind of where everybody's at. So right now, if you're in second period, Preston, I'll share this with them as well, so they'll see this. But Preston's not very far, and I'm going to talk to him about this as well. He needs to do some serious work to catch back up. Joey Brockovich, he needs to make a couple changes to his witness defendant doc, and his affidavit needs some work. So you might want to maybe wait until later on in Wednesday's class to talk to him, or maybe even next week, or schedule a time where you can meet with him outside of the class. Kai, same thing. He needs some work. But again, if you wanted to meet with Joey and Kai in class, that's fine. They're far enough. But what you might want to do is prioritize for second period Michaela. She's doing really good. She's basically done. Aiden, he's about done. He's ready for the interview. Shorty, he's good for the interview. Holden K is not very far at all. He needs to do some serious work, and I'm going to talk to him as well. Jada looks pretty good. She's about done. She's ready to be interviewed. Noah Lotman, he needs to do a lot. Again, I'll talk to him. Chelsea, she's ready to be interviewed. Izzy's pretty good. She could be interviewed as well. Her affidavit needs some work, but she could be interviewed as well. Emma S, she's ready for an interview. And Autumn, she's ready for an interview as well. Makai's working on the affidavit, but again, if you need to talk to him, you could interview him as well. Sixth period, Ronnie Atkins, his affidavit needs some work, but again, if you need to meet with him, you could do your interview with him too. Heather, she's pretty good. You can meet with her. Jerry, he's ready to be met with for an interview. Danny, he could be met with if you need to as well. He has a little bit of work to do, but again, he's pretty far along. Matt McMahon, he hasn't even started on his affidavit yet. But again, he has like the other things done. So again, he could be interviewed. Jolie, she needs to work on her affidavit, but all of her other stuff is done. So really, most of these people you guys can really meet with. As you can see, Michael M. He needs to do a little bit of work on his affidavit, but again, most of these people have most of their stuff for the most part about done. So the only person is Ashton, which I don't know if I have Ashton on here. He should be, but he needs some work as well. So anyway, I wanted to kind of give you a heads up on that. Now, what are some things that you guys should be going over with your group as you're meeting with them? So here's some things. Well, first of all, here's your witness. Here's your Google Doc that all your witness questions. So again, what you might want to do. So again, here's Shorty. Make sure all these questions are good. So as you sit down with him and as you're looking over his character profile, is there anything that you can add, or you can edit? Is a question like not make sense? So have that profile up in front of you, and kind of read through it. Read through his profile. What does he know? Also, you can also go over this with your person. So what are the two most important things about your person, about what you know? So this is for you guys to fill out. So if I were you, I would just do this as you're interviewing the person. That could really help you out. Let's see here. Where's it at? Sorry, I'm looking for something. Oh, again, here's the witness affidavit as well. You can have them go over this with you as well. They kind of create some questions in a profile. You can also have, like in Aiden's, this is Aiden's case. Aiden also created this as well. So this is also they had to turn in. I would have your witness share this with you as well, and go over this with you. This is like their 6 most important things. There's important facts about the person. So these are some of the things that you should be going over with your witnesses. Again, this document, you should be going over the affidavit as well as the questions. Make sure everything makes sense. So that way your witnesses can get started on answering the questions and can get started on their scripts. So again, one of you guys can be working on this while the other person's writing their opening statement. And also, depending on kind of where you guys are at, one of you guys could even start working on this. This is really your next assignment you need to at least start working on, is your cross-examination. So again, going back to this, what does this mean? So Mallory and Emma, so these are your witnesses. These are who you're going to examine. Well, you will also have a chance to cross-examine these guys as well, Aiden, Chelsea, Michaela. So what are some questions based upon their profile? Because again, I gave you guys everything. You have all, you have everybody's witness, like their character profile. What are some questions that you really want to ask these people as well? So that's what goes in the cross-examination in this. So again, Mallory, I'll use Mallory and Emma. So for this first one, you'd have Aiden right there. Aiden would be written right in here. And then here's some questions in this box you might want to ask him. Again, I will also share with you guys. I will actually do this right now before I forget. I will share with you guys as well these questions so that you'll have access to that. So this is Shorty, Preston, Joey. This is the defense. So I will also share that with Edie and Sam, so you guys have it as well. So here, I'll do that now before I forget. Just so you guys see that I'm doing it. Edith. Sam. All right. So I'll do this for the rest of you guys as well. Defense questions for cross-examination assignment. All right. So I'll do the exact same thing for Emma and for Mallory, and then for the other side for 6th period too. I'll make sure I share you guys the other posing questions too. All right, so that's what you should be doing. Let me know if you have any questions. But again, I want to make this clear to you guys. Make sure that you guys are working together. I'm noticing some of you guys are working excellent together. I know Edie and Sam, I'm not trying to point you guys out, but you guys are doing a really excellent job at working together as a team. I've been seeing, some of the collaboration and some of the assignments. By the way, you guys should be sitting next to each other. It shouldn't be one person on the other side of the room and the other person's on the other side. You guys should be sitting next to each other. If the sub has a question, I'll be on this Google Meet tomorrow. They can ask me. But you guys should be together working on this. It shouldn't be one person doing all the work or somebody else working secretly by themselves. Again, this is a team effort. Make sure you guys are, and again, if you have a question, please see me. I've been making myself pretty accessible. I know this is an idea with me being here, but we'll have to make it work. All right. So that's your job for today. And you might need to do some stuff outside of school to really make sure that you guys are kind of catching back up. So that's kind of where you're at. You'll also have next week as well. All right, adios, and let me know if you have any questions tomorrow.